another dimension, another time and space. A parallel universe is falling on its face. When out of the chaos, who else could it be? But the animal adventurers from SPACE. Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare. Mutants and aliens and toads beware. You're looking for adventure, well this is it. With Jenny, Deadeye, Blinky, and Willie to win. I said Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare.
And now an update on Bucky O'Hare and the Toad Wars.
In the battle of the universe, you don't know what's next. You only know amphibians are made it complex. When you check out your scanner and the evil that it poses, there's only one course of action.
Let's cook us some toads!
Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare. He goes when no ordinary rabbit would dare. If your righteous indignation has suffered a hit, and your photon accelerator is broken a bit, and you're losing your mind, and you're having a fit, get the funky fresh rabbit who can take care of it. Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare. You said Bucky! I said Bucky! Bucky O'Hare. Let's croak us some toads!
Good afternoon, toy fans. It's Dan the Toy Man here, back for another video. So it was time we had a look at a new toy line. So today we are going to look at one of my favourite lines, loose lines. Bucky O'Hare. They hit the 3 boxes for me. Nostalgia, good price, look good. So without further ado, let's take a look. We're going to go look at the good guys first, then the bad guys. So here we go. Right, we're back, and we'll start straight away with Mr. Bucky O'Hare. Here he is in his all his fine uniform. He has his orange gun. He also came with a silver gun, which I would like to get at some point, but that would mean getting another Bucky figure. So it will come up at some point. He comes with the lovely cape here and the cute little tail which pokes out. Massively oversized feet, but he does actually stand up a bit better. There you go. Really cool figure, and as you'll see from this video, you know, the detailing on him is brilliant. Just to put him out the back there for now, and bring in probably my favourite of the goodies. Here we have the Deadeye Duck figure with all 4 guns. 3 of the guns were different, and 1 was a duplicate when they made this, and again they did the silver version. For any of you that don't know, I think the colours and silver variants are to do with which country made them or released them effectively. So I'll give you sort of some idea, but there you go. I'm never quite sure which one's which. I know there is a nice little guide online, and I was going to put one together myself, but I've got enough to be getting on with. So just thought I'd wanted to show you these today without being able to sort of set out which one's which. So there's Deadeye Duck, another of the goodies. Next we have Commander Dogstar. I have both variants of Dogstar. So we have the silver gun and the green gun. I think the green gun looks much better actually. So just to give you some indication, I'm just going to put one away a moment. Let's get him back there. Yeah, so a nice little look to him. He's got the cool little hat and the glasses, and sort of an awesome looking sort of spacesuit. But if you can see on that foot, it's at a funny angle, and although it does stand up, it sort of wobbles as you put him down. So good figure, but I think he probably was a bit ambitious with a foot in there. So I'm just going to put him to one side. Next we have another figure which is almost impossible to stand up, and that is Blinky. Come on Blinky, don't let me down. There you go. So we have both, I have 2 of the 3 Blinkies. So this Blinky comes with the red Blinky gun, or pink Blinky gun. So you'll see from the side there. Blinky's gun's pretty cool. It's sort of made from like screwdrivers and hammers and bits and pieces. It's a really nice detail. He has these sort of bendy style arms which should technically stay in place, although I'm not sure they always do. And if you turn it around to the back, you've got here his little space backpack. Quite often missing actually the space backpack, so quite pleased to have that. And as I said, I've got 2, so I've got him there, and then I've got the other one, which is exactly the same, but it has the green gun. Look at that, they both all at the same time. So there's a green gun for you. So exactly the same as a red gun, just different colour. And as I say, they also do a silver gun. But I'm pretty pleased with those two. I will try and pick up the silver gun at some point, but no rush. Almost to the end of the good guys, we next have Willie DeWitt. So this is probably my favourite figure in terms of detail. Have a look at him here. So he comes with 3 accessories. He comes with the little blaster, which is the gun with the least detail, but there, oh well. And also we have the Berserker mask. So the storyline in the cartoon was that he was designed to be a Berserker baboon, so to sort of trick everyone else, or trick the bad guys. And then on the top here we've got these glasses. Now these glasses are commonly broken, yellowed or missing. Mine are nice and neat, nice and clean. But yeah, what a cool figure. Just to turn it over so you've got some sort of idea at the back as well. That looks really nice, well put together. So you probably, if you've never seen Bucky O'Hare, or you don't know what a Berserker baboon looks like, this is last but not least. This is what a Berserker baboon should look like. And there he is there. He's got the silver gun. He's the best figure. He's called Bruiser. Best figure. If I was a kid, this is the figure I'd want, although having said that, I'd probably go for Bucky. But this is a cool figure. This is the one I'd want to play with. It's a big old figure. Comes with this big old silver gun. Massive gun in comparison to the other guns. Again, he has a bit of standing issues, the way they designed him, but he's not so bad. Gonna try and get him to stand up because I want to show you the other. Yeah, there he is. The other Berserker I've got, or Berserker baboon, and he has the orange gun. Now the orange gun, in my opinion, is 10 times better. I prefer the colours, I prefer the retro looks to these figures. But yeah, as you can see, they both look absolutely amazing. So that's the good guys. Now let's take a look at the bad guys. And we are back, this time with the Storm Toad Trooper. Here he is. I've seen this figure, people with armies and armies of this figure. This is cool. We've got a nice little weapon there, fits really nicely. He's a lovely looking figure, and obviously he's got a nice playable little arm there. Just have a look at the back there. Back is nice and he's got his costume, nice and clean, nice clean lines, and he's got the keys on the back. There you go. But yeah, that's a nice figure and nice one to add to the collection. Next we have there he is, Al Negator. So Al Negator was like a sort of, I don't know, like a sort of bad guy slash negotiator slash sort of con artist, if you like, if you can have that in all in one character. Comes with a cool gun. He also came with a tail. Most people don't realise it. I don't think the tail was actually connected when you first bought this figure. So helps him stand. Never actually realised that. There you go, helps him stand. But yeah, what a cool figure. It's really well put together again. Looks good. What a time for figures, sort of early 90s. These were absolutely amazing. So yeah, it looks really good. Brilliant for the collection, and looks really good as a set when you're all put together. Next, the sort of semi-boss, if you like. I suppose he is technically the boss, or he of all the actual characters anyway. We've got Toad Marshall. So Toad is quite commonly missing either the bayonet or the hat, both of which I have, so I'm quite pleased to get that. He comes with a black gun variant with a gold bayonet as well, which is a nice, I actually think that looks better as a gun variant, but slightly, in my opinion, slightly harder to come by, or more correctly, I found it harder to find at a fairly good price. And one thing I love about this collection is the fact that they are a fairly cheap line. Well, I have seen them going up slightly recently, but not a lot. He's got this sort of bronze mechanical look here with the cogs, as you'll see, which is amazing. And the best thing about him is he's got this sort of pointy finger, as if to say, sort of, you know, follow my command, and etc. So yeah, he's an amazing figure. He looks great, and they did a really good job with him. So last but not least, we have Toadborg. Now I've waited to him till last because he's, I was going to say impossible to stand up, but look at that, I've done it first time. They did a couple of variants of Toadborg. They did a gold leg, they did a bronze leg. Guns though, there you go, as you can see, I mean, look at them, towers. I'm just going to give you some sort of size comparison. We'll bring in Blinky. Look at this big old Toadborg. Sort of stands quite bigger than him. So they didn't do too bad with the sizes of the figures, etc. But yeah, he's really cool. I really love the way his gun comes into place. Move Blinky out of the way. Because it actually goes into his arm like a robot, almost like part of him, and into his hand. And I'm pretty sure he's got a soft head. Yeah, he does. He has a fairly soft head. And at the back, he's just got this sort of, again, really good sculpting. They didn't mess around with these figures. So that's it. You've seen the good guys, you've seen the bad guys. Just gonna leave the card from the back of the figures so you can see them all there. So we've had a look at all of them today, and that's it really. In my opinion, a brilliant line if you're looking for a cheap, nostalgic toy line to collect, which you will enjoy. There are a few prototypes of the other figures that were due to come out floating around. I have seen one collector with them, with some of the other figures, but it's really, if you get a chance to see those, be awesome. You know, try and have a look. Just keep an eye out, because you do get the odd picture float around. And the best thing is that they've just brought out the boss fight figures, which I don't have yet, but that's like a new version of, or sort of a newly improved version of the Bucky O'Hare figures. I think personally they are a bit too detailed for my liking. Having said that, there is a Jenny figure, and if there was one figure missing from this collection, it should have been Jenny. They should have made a Jenny figure. They should have made a Jenny figure over Commander Dogstar, in my opinion. But it is what it is. They probably were intending to do it for the second series and second wave, and it got pulled before they had a chance. Anyway, that's my look at the Bucky O'Hare figures. Thank you very much, guys. If you could like and subscribe, share, leave a comment, whatever. Just thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and speak soon.